they modelled and carved, but there was no adding and putting together. So Cubism is really the nucleus of modern sculpture, any kind of constructive sculpture. These works, sort of besides that, these works really came about through me wanting to really simplify what I had to work with, you know, sort of coming prior to that, I sort of was working sort of more of it in a gestural fashion, more found pieces, so it was a bit more expressive abstraction, I suppose. So I felt I sort of came to a crossroads. I needed to. I didn't know where I was going. I needed to simplify. I wanted to sort of move into a new direction, and I wanted to simplify what I was doing. And I was thinking about, you know, simplifying and, you know, trying to block out all my influences and training and everything that, you know, I've taught. And, you know, what is that? You know, when you were little as a kid, you know, you played with playing blocks, you know, and that's kind of, you know, that's where I started to put things together. That was the beginning for me, I suppose. And so I thought cubes are a good place to go. And so these come out of that. And just trying to be incredibly free with how I place them and not be too caught up in the sort of aesthetic. If you can do that. I mean, it's very hard, but you know, you want something. For me, anyway, I want it to be beautiful, but I want it to be like just placed. I don't want it to look like it's too contrived or I've thought about it too much. And then the work. At first they were solid and there was no wood, and I wanted to. They were very you know, it's just this tonal blocky thing going because they're not painted. It's just raw steel, and which I kind of like, but I wanted to bring something else and soften them up a bit and add a bit of colour. So I had this second-hand. You know, I've got sort of collect stuff, and I had this old second-hand wood that sort of you know, from Hill End, where I'm from, and so I used that and added that, and I sort of feel like it gives it a really nice softening and colour and a change of sensitivity, a change of material that sort of gives the viewer another sort of aspect or interest or a way of entering the work, and yeah. So then I've got the big large pieces outside. They're kind of so they were kind of a transition to this body of work, but they were I made them for prizes. So one of them was in Sculpture by the Sea. One of them was in Sawmill Sculpture Prize, and that's the QB one, which is close to these. I won that prize with that piece, and they're sort of they have sort of more of a figurative element to them in the sense that they're vertical and. They were sort of, for me, and also another thing about this work is I'm absolutely, all my work, I'm absolutely fascinated by architecture as well. So in all my work, there's an architectural and sort of figurative element, even though you sort of say, oh, well, how can you say that's figurative, but really there's so much about it that's figurative, but they're just nuances, and it's sort of like the essence of the human form left a sense of movement, a totem. And I'd just like to finish off by thanking Julie for inviting me to be a part of this show as well, because this was really Julie's show, and she said, Huey, I've been to this gallery, it's fantastic, and it's got this fantastic sculpture garden, you should go and check it out, it'd be really good to have the work in there, your work in there. And I went, yeah, okay, alright, so I made a trek out here and I absolutely agreed, and it's just such a beautiful sculpture garden, so I'm so glad that you invited me, Julie. And also, and Libby for having me, of course, but just to finish off, I was thinking about, when you're thinking about art, when you're thinking about painting or sculpture, you need to be free enough to allow yourself to dream and interpret the work in a manner that works for you, because I think too much today we're sort of told or really corralled into a way of thinking about things, and more so than that, we're sort of almost told what to think, or we have to, someone else has to show us, or we have to be told somehow. I don't think you need to be. When you read a novel, or you picture the story, you picture the character, you make it up. You have to imagine that. If you, as opposed to going and seeing that novel on screen as a movie, it's all sort of laid out for you, which is okay. That's okay, but that is somebody's dream. That's somebody's point of view. I think we all need to allow ourselves to let our ideas come through and enjoy art. So you don't need to be told about it. You don't have to have some sort of background in it. Just look at it and enjoy it, and let yourself go on a little journey with it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. That went very well. I hope everybody enjoys. If there's anything you've particularly fallen in love with, you'd love to purchase, to see myself or Joy, other than that, just go around and enjoy everything, and do go outside and see those fantastic sculptures that are in the garden. We're really pleased with how it's all come together. It's wonderful. Thank you.